Hey guys, ArchieLuxury, and today I want to discuss the question, why is Patek Philippe the absolute best? Why is it the best? And I gotta tell you, I've been actually arguing with one of my paid supporters, and we've been having a bit of to and fro. Why is it the best? And I just said, because it is. I'm the pontiff, and I've ruled Patek is the best. But it's fascinating, okay? If you look at how university, when you're at university, when you're writing assignment, you don't say, I think this. They don't give jack shit what you think. You've got to reference it. You've got to reference it. And I think, why is Patek Philippe the best? Why is Patek Philippe the absolute best? And with that said, I better go and put on my Patek. I got my Jaeger LeCoultre Reverso Grand Date on. I better go and put my Patek on so I can tell you this in the right mood. Hi guys, I'm ArchieLuxury, and today I'm doing an advertisement for one of my great fans here. I want to promote KK Design, which is a San Diego-based interior designer who specializes in full-service residential and boutique-style commercial spaces from start to finish. New sofa, new kitchen, new house, or you just need some ideas or a second set of eyes? No problem. Work can be done via Skype, FaceTime, email, text, phone calls, or in person, depending on the size of the project. Restrooms and Rolex, Organise and living rooms, Pateks and pantries. She does it all. Is your house ready for your new timepiece? Follow her on Instagram at KATEK_INSPO. That's on Instagram at KateK_INSPO. Reach her and check out her work at www.katek.design. Kate K all the way. Kate K all the way. Kate K all the way. Thank you very much. Please check her brilliant design out. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury channel, and I just got two bits of advice. One bit of advice. If you want to enjoy this horological hobby, the simple bit of advice which I'm gonna advise you about is from Tom Bolt. I think he nailed it. Patek and Rolex, or Rolex and Patek. That is it. Stick with Rolex and Patek, and you'll never do too badly. And I think that is so damn true. Why do I say that? Well, Rolex itself is such a great indestructible watch. It's so utilitarian, waterproof. It's a great watch. I think myself, Rolex itself is ideal for a man. You've got to be a man to get this yourself there. So, you know, from the ages of 18, I think Rolex is a great, 18 to sort of 50. It's a great watch, fantastic watch. I think it lasts a lifetime. It's a heirloom that you can pass on. Rolex has so much going for it indeed. And then in your later stage, sort of 45 upwards, the brand that really sings to me is Patek Philippe. Patek Philippe. Just absolutely, I'm just wearing a 5127 today. Absolutely pops. It just sings. Patek Philippe. Patek Philippe. Patek Philippe. It just pops. And these are two very different animals, you know. I mean, some people say, Oh, with Patek and Rolex, why would you pick them? And it's such good retained value, investment potential, and just excellence in their respective fields. Rolex, of course, is, you know, nowhere near the quality of Patek. They're two different animals. It's like comparing an SUV to a limousine. Very different genres they're punching at there. The thing with them is they've both got recognition. Very, very collectible. You buy that watch there, they are saleable. You can get in and out of them. Patek is a little bit difficult, I must admit. Patek, you have nowhere near the numbers of Pateks in the marketplace as you do Rolex. You don't have the same number. I think Rolex is amazing. Anyone who's, you know, wants a quality watch, what do I get? I always say Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. And I really do think for men who are, you know, going into the later phase, Patek, Patek, Patek. They're both very, very cool. I love both brands. I love both brands, Rolex and Patek Philippe. I love both brands. Look, I think Rolex is definitely the more indestructible of the two, without a doubt. Patek is just pure class, pure class, pure class. And I don't think anything compares to those two brands. I think the best advice I could give anyone, Patek and Rolex. The single, two pieces of advice, or the single bit of advice is Patek and Rolex. Patek and Rolex. Patek and Rolex. That's where it's at. Those two brands, different genres, but so wanted, so respected. And I think that's where it's at. I think it seriously, that is where it is at. Patek and Rolex. Patek and Rolex. I've always loved my Rolexes, and I've loved my Pateks. You buy a pre-owned Rolex or a pre-owned Patek Philippe, and they're tradable commodity type items. You really won't do too badly there. I think I think with Rolex now they're selling above retail, which is just crazy. Just shows you how strong the brand is. Patek itself, you buy Patek dress watches, Calatrava, you buy that stuff pre-owned, I can't see how you could do terribly bad in that genre. I can't see how you could do terribly bad. Highly respected, highly saleable, just class, pure class. And nothing else compares to those two brands. Rolex as a general mass for every day. And if you are more successful later on in life, Patek Philippe, Patek Philippe, Patek Philippe. I think that's what horology is. This is what it's all about. This is it. You could argue, well, maybe Lange. What about maybe Vacheron? Maybe AP? Well, I think the simplest advice I can give is Patek and Rolex. That is the simplest bit of advice I could give to anyone. Don't question it. Just absorb it. Enjoy the advice. That's not to say Lange isn't great, not to say AP or Vacheron or Breguet is not amazing, but listen to the advice, Patek and Rolex. You'll always be okay. Patek and Rolex. That is the simplest advice I can give you. Patek and Rolex. Retained values, a market, ready market, you really won't do too badly. Okay, seriously. And I myself, I've actually sold off a lot of Rolex to get into the Patek. Do I regret it? Look, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I think realistically, I love my Rolexes. I especially love my Explorer 2, which I sold. But I wanted another Patek. I wanted another Patek, and you get a certain euphoric high by having Pateks. My beta now is my Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grand Date. That is my beta. That's my beta. I enjoy that as a beta. It's a great beta. And I got Patek to enjoy life. Life is very short. Start enjoying your Pateks. I'm not saying wear them every day and treat them like shit, but enjoy them. Breathe, live, love your Patek Philippe's. That's honestly my advice. Love your Patek Philippe's. Love them, cherish them, worship them. Patek Philippe. I love the brand. I love the brand so much. I love the brand. It's just the epitome in fine watchmaking, and I'm very honored to have the collection I have there. I'm a used buyer. I could not afford any of this new. I'm second hand. Everything has to be second hand. And I'm thrilled to be able to have gone there and got some great Pateks. So that's the wrist watches in my life. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think, guys. Patek. Simple bit of advice I can give to anyone if you want to go into watch collecting. Rolex and Patek. Patek and Rolex. That is it. That is it. That's all you need to know. Patek and Rolex. That's the simplest bit of advice I can give you. You will be fulfilled as a human being. You'll have okay, other things in your life may disappoint you, but you'll have the certain strong base to deal with problems in your life. Patek and Rolex. I can't stress that enough. Patek and Rolex. Patek and Rolex. It's simple advice. Believe you me, your life will change. Get Patek and Rolex into your life. Everything will be better. I'm Paul Pluta. Tell me what you guys think of that. Patek and Rolex. 5127, fuckers. David SW. David SW. David SW. Who does ArchieLuxury recommend is the greatest grey market dealer in America? There's only one choice. David SW. That's right, guys. I've got to tell you the honest truth. I have for a long time been looking for the perfect answer. Who do I recommend people go to see? Who do I recommend that people can go and buy watches? And I've got to be honest with you. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet is David SW. David SW. David SW. DavidSW.com. That's right, guys. I have been looking for a contact who I can very nicely refer people to. I am not in the selling business. Customer service, I'm too old to sell watches. I'm too old. I like to recommend my viewers to a reliable source. In Australia, I've got some great sources. There's Sydney Watch Exchange with Cove, Ronnie at Vintage Watch Co, Shani at European Watch Gallery. And in America, who is the best source for pre-owned Rolex? For all the hot models? There's only one person I would recommend, David SW. David SW, David SW. That is the premier source for pre-owned Rolex. I gotta be completely frank and honest with you. Guys, if you are looking for a hot Rolex model, there is only one place you can go to. David SW. David SW. David SW. Let's be honest, guys. There's no point schmoozing the dealers, the ADs. They're just a waste of time. Unless you're going to buy 20 pieces, you are wasting your time. What you're better off to do is pay the market premium and go to a good pre-owned dealer. Who do I recommend? David SW. David SW. David SW. That's correct, guys. I want to tell you this now. I 100% stand behind David SW. David SW, the greatest pre-owned dealer in the entire United States of America. That's right. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, for Patek Philippe, for Audemars Piguet, David SW. He even does things like FP Journe. David SW. David SW. David SW. That's right. If you want to buy a pre-owned Rolex, a Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, there's only one good source I would recommend. David SW. David SW. David SW. I'm Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, and I'm proud to recommend David SW. See you later. Thank you for watching this channel. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the ArchieLuxury and the Paul Pluta channel. Today guys, I want to introduce a new company. This is Fame City Property Solutions. That's correct. They're located in Northeast Ohio. And Fame City Property Solutions replaces non-efficient lights with energy-saving LED lighting. Now, I got to tell you, the guys at Fame City, they will install energy-saving LED lights at office buildings, commercial warehouses, home improvement stores, grocery stores, schools, parking lots, and other residential homes. Customers of Fame City Property Solutions can save hundreds and even thousands of dollars on their electricity bills. Now, you can email these guys at famecitypropertysolutions@gmail.com. That's all one word there. famecitypropertysolutions@gmail.com. Fame City Property Solutions, specializing in LED installations. Come on, guys, help this business out. Fame City Property Solutions in Northeast Ohio. Come on, guys, get on board here now with efficient, energy-saving LED lighting. Fame City Property Solutions.
at all.